Welcome back. Last year I grew leeks and I'm beginning to get to the end of my harvest. I've also got some leftover smelly blue cheese from Christmas. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a very simple but mega tasty leek and blue cheese soup. The first step is to chop and bake some of the ingredients to soften them up and release some flavours. For this you'll need your leeks, an onion or a handful of shallots, a couple of cloves of garlic, and we'll need a stock cube later. You'll also need some salt and pepper, a few potatoes, and your blue cheese. Pop your oven on a mid to high heat. Peel and roughly chop your onion and put this in a bowl. Next, slice your leeks. If your leeks are thick, I would recommend slicing them relatively thinly, as blenders or soup makers can struggle to blend them up otherwise. Peel and crush your garlic cloves and put all of the chopped ingredients in a baking tin with a little oil. Give this a shake and bake it in the oven for around 30 minutes. While that's baking, we can work on the next bit. Potatoes will thicken the soup up a little. If you're using a hand blender, you'll need to boil these now to soften them up. If you're using a soup maker like me, then that will boil these for you and they can go in raw. Chop them up like so, and then do the same for the blue cheese. And taste test. Yum. After half an hour, the leek and onions are starting to brown at the edges and they can come out of the oven. Add all the ingredients to the soup maker or a bowl if mixing manually, with a pinch of salt and pepper. Add your stock cube and cold water up to the max water level. If you're doing this in a bowl by hand, use boiling water instead and blend until it's smooth. With a soup maker, put the lid on and set it to smooth mode. Once you're done, eat and enjoy or freeze it for later. I like to reuse takeaway tubs as they stack well in the freezer and it justifies getting lots of takeaways. But these soup bags are just as good. I love making hearty soups and I would recommend a soup maker to anyone who enjoys them too. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do consider subscribing if you did, and if you have any comments or advice for others, please add them to the comments below so we can all benefit from your experience. And here's a few other videos that you may enjoy. Happy growing, everyone!